In this video, I will show you how you can add your Stripe refund details directly and automatically to MySQL database. So I'm going to automate this process by simply connecting Stripe payment gateway and MySQL so that whenever the payment is refunded to customer via Stripe payment gateway, all the refund as well as the customer details will be added automatically to MySQL. Want to learn how you can do that? Come with me and I will show you everything step by step. So this is the dashboard of Stripe payment gateway and this is my MySQL database tables, and in order to automatically sync refund customer details with MySQL, firstly I'll have to integrate Stripe and MySQL, and I'm going to do that with the Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software. And here you can notice I'm an existing user, so I am already logged in. You can also create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from the sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now after login and reaching out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, you'll have to click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. I have directly pasted the name as add Stripe refund details to MySQL automatically. Simply click on create, and after that you will find two boxes. So these boxes are actually called as trigger and action, okay? And here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever this happen in application A, then automatically do this in application B, okay? So this is how you need to always select the application in which you are building an automation. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email via Gmail application to your customer, okay? And now according to our use case, whenever any payment is refunded in Stripe payment gateway application, then automatically add the customer details in MySQL application, okay? Basically in MySQL database table, okay? So I have selected both the application in this trigger and the action window, okay? And now the idea here is I will connect both the application one by one with the Pabbly Connect, okay? So let us first connect Stripe with the Pabbly Connect. For that you'll have to firstly select the trigger event, okay? So here I want that whenever any new refund is created, this automation should trigger. So I have selected the same trigger event, and here you can notice after selecting the trigger event I have received a webhook URL and few set of instructions, okay? So with the help of this URL only, we are going to build a connection, build an integration in Stripe and Pabbly Connect, okay? Instruction for the same again is given here, okay? So simply copy this webhook URL, go back to your Stripe payment gateway dashboard, make sure this should be enabled because I am working into the testing mode, okay? If you are working into the live mode, then it is absolutely fine. Click on this developer section and then I'll click on the webhook section, okay? Wait for that, and in that webhook section only I will paste the same webhook URL, and this is how the connection will be successful in Stripe and Pabbly Connect, okay? So this is the webhook section. Simply click on this add endpoint button and paste the same webhook URL, okay, in this endpoint URL field, okay? So I have pasted the same. Now it will ask you to provide the description, okay? So it is not a mandatory field, so I am leaving it blank. Further it will ask you the version, so you can go with the latest API version. It is also asking for the events to listen, okay? So I'm going to select the same event which I have selected in Pabbly Connect dashboard. You can even see this charge refunded, okay? So I'll be pasting the same, and here we have the same event which I have selected, and now I will click on that add event button, and this is the final button of add endpoint, and this is how the webhook URL will be successfully added to Stripe payment gateway, okay? Here you can notice it is waiting for the events, okay? So whenever now onwards any event will happen, and here the event could be a refund of payment, okay? So whenever any event will occur here, that event data will send to this particular webhook URL, and this webhook URL is provided via Pabbly Pabbly Connect, so that is why the data will send to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this is how Pabbly Connect will capture the details, and here you can even notice that it is actually waiting for the response, waiting for the webhook response. Okay, so it is asking that log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and then do a test submission record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Okay, so basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means creation of a new refund in Stripe. Okay, so I will directly take you to the payment section of Stripe, and here I will initiate a refund. Basically I am going to refund a payment. Okay, so here you can notice I have lot of successful payment. Okay, so how about I refunded this particular payment, which is of 499 rupees. Okay, subscription is created, the email address of the person is this. Clicking on this three dot, and here you can notice the option of refund payment. Okay, so now it is asking select a reason, so how about I go with other. Okay, and now finally I'll click on this refund button, or instead of other I can also select that requested by customer. Okay, clicking on this refund button. Alright, so I have refunded the amount. Coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, and let us check whether the response is received, and here you can notice the response is received. And now let me show you the details one by one. Here we have the type as charge refunded. We even have a key, the request ID. Now let me show you the important details like the amount of refunded and the customer details. Okay, so yes, we have the same amount, that is 4999, but I think it has ignored the decimal value. Basically this value, this amount has been captured into the JSON format. Okay, so don't worry about that. We will trim these extra 2 zeros within this automation only, with the help of automation only. Okay, don't worry about that. Now let me show you the customer details also. Okay, so where are the customer details? And here we have the same customer name, the email address, here we have the state, the pin code, the city, and we have the country also. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Stripe payment gateway and Pabbly Connect absolutely fine. So now onwards what will happen, every time you refunded an amount to the customer, those customer details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, so the first step of our automation is done. Now I want to update all the refund details in MySQL. Okay, so the application is already selected. Simply select the action event, and because I am going to insert the row, and in that row I would like to update all the details. Okay, so I have selected the same action event, and just like we have connected Stripe and Pabbly Connect, now I will connect this MySQL and Pabbly Connect. Okay, for which it is asking the database username, the password, host, database, and port. Okay, so basically you will have to provide these details and click on save, and this is how it will be connected immediately. Okay, I have provided this access multiple times. Okay, so I will go with the existing connection, and if you want you can also go with the existing connection, but the condition is in the first time you will always have to go with the new connection only, and once your credentials are saved you can also further go with the existing connection. Okay, so here you can notice MySQL is connected with the Pabbly Connect, and because we are connected, whatever the tables I have created inside my MySQL database have started visible. Here you can notice I have 4 tables in total, that is payment disputes, refund customers, Stripe refund customers, and task in Asana. Okay, and the same is visible here also, payment disputes, Stripe refund customers, task Asana, and refund customers. Okay, so I would like to add all the refund customer details in this specific table. Okay, so here you can notice we have the ID, first name, last name, email, mobile number, city, product price, and product name. So let me first delete at least one entry, because this is the same entry which I am about to create it here. Okay, so I have deleted that entry. I hope everything is visible to you clearly. Coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, and let me select the same table, that is refund customers, and as soon as I select the table name, here you will notice that the below fields will be changed automatically as per the number of columns. Okay, so here I have ID, first name, last name, email, mobile number, city, product name, and product price, and the same fields will be visible here, the same columns will be visible here as the fields. Okay, you can notice these are the same fields. Okay, so I just need to provide the detail in these these fields and click on this button, and this is how this automation will work. And from where I will get these details, remember we have just captured the data into our previous step. And the interesting thing is I don't need to manually copy this data and paste it here. I'm going to map this data, okay? And mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. But in ID I am actually going to leave it blank, and the system will generate it automatically. Now it is asking for the first name and last name. So again I'll click on this field and you will notice the above data here in the drop down, okay? So I remember I have provided the name as demo customer. Basically the amount which I have refunded was of this particular customer, okay? But the interesting thing is it is asking the first name and last name individually, but I only have the full name, that is demo customer, okay? So what you can do is either you can keep a single field only, that is of full name. In that case you do not have to split this value, but currently we only have the full name, okay? So what I can do, either I can map the same value in these two fields, or just in case if you want to learn how you can split this value, let me even show you that. Before your MySQL step, click on this plus icon and then search for text formatter, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect, via which you can perform various kind of operation within your text, okay? Within your text, I'm sorry for that. So currently I would like to split the text, so I will select the same action event and I will simply click on connect, and it will be connected immediately. And now I just need to provide that text which I would like to split, okay? So yes, I want to split the same full name, that is demo customer. So I have again mapped this value. Now you must be thinking, what is this mapping which I am repeating in front of you, okay? So whatever the details I am mapping here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in next time or in real time, okay? Yes, every time any new payment is refunded with that data, these existing details will be replaced, okay? This is how this automation is going to take place, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. And in this case I would like to split this text with the help of space, and for space you will have to add this value as mentioned in the instruction. And in the segment index you'll have to define that which value you want, whether you want the first value, the last value, or all the values. Well, in my case I want all the segment, so again I have selected the same and clicking on this button, and this is how you will notice that the name will be splitted automatically. And now again it is up to you whether you would like to perform this particular step or not. Again, it is optional, completely optional. I have added this step just to show you if you are facing the same situation how you can do that, okay? So now I have the first name and the last name individually, which I can successfully map here, okay? So let me search for the same. Well, the recent data is not actually visible here, okay? So I can do one more thing. Here you will notice an option of refresh fields, okay? So simply click on that button and you will notice that your automation will be refreshed, and now you will be able to access the fresh data, the new data also. Let me show you the same, and now I am really expecting this response also. And here you can notice we have the first name and last name which I have mapped successfully, asking for the email. So again let me search for the email address, and here I have mapped it, and again telling you whatever the details I am mapping here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time in next time, okay? And just in case if I will provide any value manually, that value will remain same with every payment refund, okay? So this is the difference in providing the value manually and in providing the value with the help of mapping. Asking for the product price, okay? So if I will search for the product price, I have already shown you initially that it has also captured 2 extra 2 0. Well, again it is very easy to trim these extra 2 zeros within this automation only, okay? So you will have to introduce one more step by clicking on this plus icon, and this time you'll have to search for the number formatter. Yes, with the help of this amazing feature we are going to divide our amount with 100, and this is how those extra 2 zeros will be removed automatically. Well, why it is not showing the action event? Alright, now it is visible. Simply select the perform math operation, this specific action event, click on connect, and it will be connected immediately. And now it is asking for the numbers. Okay, so you will firstly have to read the instruction, enter the comma separated values to perform math operation. Okay, so this is how you need to provide the numbers in which you would like to perform the math operation. Okay, so I would like to perform the operation in this particular number and in between 100. Okay, so I have added both the numbers, and now it is asking which operation you would like to perform. Okay, so I would like to divide this 100 with this particular amount. Clicking on this button, and you will notice I will get the exact amount, which is 4999. And here you can notice I have the exact amount. Now you must be thinking what will happen with the different amount with other amounts. Okay, so what will happen every time you initiate a refund here, that amount will be captured via Pabbly Connect along with those extra 2 zeros. So that amount with extra 2 zeros will be added here automatically, and this step will be executed automatically, and this is how those extra 2 zeros will be removed automatically. And if I will map this exact amount here, so what will happen, that correct amount will be added here automatically. Okay, so let me come here and map the recent price, and again I will have to click on that refresh to fetch new items, and this is how I will get the new amount also. Okay, so fingers crossed. Let us check the amount here, and yes, we do have the amount. Okay, I'll have to open this number formatter step. Okay, so again I have mapped it successfully, asking for the product name. Well, if I will show you this particular response, this Stripe response, you will notice that we have all the customer details, we even have the amount of the product, but we do not have the product name, which was PHP for beginners. Okay, PHP course for beginners. Okay, so how you can actually fetch the product name? Okay, so you will have to add your Stripe step once again here, and then further with the help of ID we are going to fetch the product related information. Okay, so how you can do that? Again, click on this plus icon and search for the Stripe here, and this time instead of selecting the refund action event, we will select a retrieve. Okay, let me show you, and why it is taking time I'll have to check. Alright, directly search for retrieve, and this time I would like to retrieve the payment related information. Okay, so where is that action event, that specific action event? Here you can notice we have a retrieve a payment intent, retrieve the details of a payment intent that has previously been created. Okay, so I have selected the same, simply clicking on connect, and again I'll go with the existing connection, clicking on save, and this is how Stripe will be connected with the Pabbly Connect once again. Now here you can notice it is asking for the payment ID. So if you will click on this field, you will search for the ID. Okay, not ID, directly search for the PI. We have this object intent ID, basically the payment intent ID here. Okay, you can notice PI underscore. Okay, simply map this particular ID and click on that button, and I'm really expecting that in the response I will get the product name also. Here you can notice the response is received. Now let me show you the PHP course for beginners, the same product name for which I have initiated the refund to the customer. All right, where is that product name? And here we have the product name, that is PHP course for beginners. Okay, I'm really sorry for this spelling. Okay, basically it has captured the exact term which I have added into my Stripe account. Okay, don't worry about that. I'll go currently with the same value, but make sure whenever you are creating the automation, you provide the correct values, the correct spelling. Okay, so let me map the product name here. All right, and again I'll have to refresh it so that I can actually access the recent data. All right, so refreshing it. Alright, so the automation has been refreshed. Let me come here and search for the product name, which was PHP course for beginners. Okay, so again I have mapped it successfully. So I think I have mapped all the important details. No, the phone number is still left. Okay, so again I will show you that we do not even have received the phone number in this particular response. Okay, so again there is a way to fetch the phone number also. With the help of customer ID, we can fetch these details, okay? But for that you'll have to introduce one more Stripe step, okay? So let me show you how you can do that, okay? So you will have to click on this plus icon once again, and again I will be connecting Stripe with the Pabbly Connect once again, and this time the action event will be retrieve the customer details with the help of ID. Let me show you that. Again search for retrieve, and here we have that retrieve a customer with the help of ID. Now you must be thinking from where we can get this ID. Don't worry, into our previous step response, basically into our first step response, we have also received the customer ID, okay? So with the help of that ID we can actually get the customer related information, basically the phone number of the customer. Did you notice that data object customer? Simply map this customer ID and click on this button, and this is how again a response will be received, and you will also receive the phone number, okay? I'll have to check this response. And here we have a phone number. Again, this is just a dummy phone number, okay? So let me map this last value, but before that I'll have to click on this refresh fields. I hope you have understood everything, that how you can fetch different details by simply applying the action step one by one in your automation. And this is how you can automate even the complex process also. You need to create this automation, these type of workflows inside your Pabbly Connect account just once, and after that you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually, okay? So here we have the phone number. So I think I have provided all the details. Now I'll click on this button and you will notice that the detail will be updated here. Well, I am really expecting the same. So this is the final step, fingers crossed, and waiting for the response to receive here. And here you can notice the response is received, and in the status it is saying success. Coming back to my MySQL table, and let me first refresh it. And here you can notice we have the same person, that is demo customer, demo@pabblytools.com. we even have the same phone number, the same city, we even have the product price and the product name also, okay? So the presence of this data clearly shows that our automation is working absolutely fine, okay? So now onwards what will happen, every time you make a refund into your Stripe payment gateway, the details of that refund will be added automatically into your MySQL database table, okay? For that you'll have to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect for once, just once. After that, again I'm telling you, you do not have to do anything manually, okay? This is a very simple 6-step automation. Just in case if you want to access this 6-step automation inside your own Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach this link into my description box, okay? So you just have to click on that link and then sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow, the same automation inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.